Okay. I'm here. Hello, everybody. It's me, Ray-Kon, and today we'll be doing our good old classic of testing out something that I haven't tested in a while ago. It's gonna be Shieldfisher. My boy, my man, my myth, the damn legend himself. He is, for all of those of you know, my favorite card, at least for the standard format, because of him just being a big meaty boy. I like his art and I like everything about him. I couldn't go hours talking about him. I'm genuinely just a big fan of the card. Hello, Skeleton. I hope you're having a good evening today. And so today we will be looking at a recipe that I've been thinking for a while, or at least an idea that I've been looking for a while, but I've never really been going testing. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a little bit fun. That's great to hear, Skeleton. So, without further ado, we'll be jumping in real fast and we'll be getting to start the test as fast as possible. And now we move. Okay, just moving in. So I'm gonna find my space here. Give me a second. Where is it? Come on. Oh, there it is.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
That is So, this will be the list we'll be testing out for the day today. So, what we're looking into is that we'll be going back to the order right line of original Zorga. That just lets us discard an order so we can get more cards by also being Soul Blast, and then picking up an order that we have in the drops, so the one we discarded. So, the orders will be dropping in. I'm not even going to look at the perfect cards and so forth. It's Meteoric Habitat, mostly just to help us thin out our deck, search out cards, and even if we whiff and just get another habitat, we can at least pick up the other habitat because it can count as a search ability. Card that we will be keeping because we are leaving Rain Fairy. We're leaving it because we want to have the counterblast for other stuff. And we'll just be running Hedger's Assault. Energy Blasting is genuinely just a renewable resource we can keep using. As long as we don't abuse it, we'll be perfectly fine. So he's just going to be very nice. And the extra 5k for the Vanguard is genuinely just pushing us to 23k. Making 10k shields really easy to surpass. And if we put this guy behind him, or we put another card behind him, then we will be able to get to the 26k mark, or the 28, which is neat. And Blitz orders that we'll be running is a mix of Gauchers, and we'll also be running Fine Drink of Abolishment of Sins. Just one to help us pick up some stuff, and we have to super call a perfect card, and we can pick it up depending on the matchup. And then Fine Drink is mostly because we'll be running a versatile amount of orders actually during this match. We'll be running Coffin Shooter because we also want to have an extra unit to just be able to call on the board consistently enough. He does use Soul, so it will be something that, well, it's not a resource that I'll be using a lot in the deck, so he will be perfectly fine. The only time that we won't be able to use it most likely is early on because of Ricochet, but it should be fine. Then another order that we'll be running 4 off will be Gather Upon Me G Wandering Souls, mostly because we want to try to game for the triple drive, and also because we'll be running a very large amount of orders that we'll have here. So in case we have like a blitz order, 2 blitz orders in hand, then we can just drop it from our hand, so we can use one. And for Sea Rumble Brave Shooter, he's just genuinely a good recycler. Well, he's not a recycler, mostly he's just works for getting us an extra draw. And he will be the only thing that Hedgers will be fighting for the Energy Blast, but he also uses Counter Blast, so I can just jump and be versatile with him. There's also the fact we'll also be running Saphira, and Saphira is going to be the only unit that really is going to be consistently using Counter Blast for its ability. Since her skill's only on hand, we'll mostly focusing on Counter Blast her, but that means we'll have always a free Counter Blast. So either it'll be used with Hedris, or we also running the last order that we'll be running that has normal order. It's gonna be Death Inviting Black Magic, which is part of the reason why we're running Coffin Shooter. Just an extra draw 2 is super useful in our deck, so it's just very useful. Obviously, the Counterblast Source is not really good, but for each card in our bind zone, he gets a reduced Counterblast 1. So if we're able to do Coffin Shooter enough, the skill should be genuinely free, but that's very, very far-fetched. And the last card that we'll be running is Protection Twin Cast. It's just generally a good blitz order that we can just use multiple times. So in case we don't drop on the other blitz orders, or we just have this in drop zone, or we heal this, and this card's genuinely useful. Another card I could add for experimentation, since we're mostly testing out things, testing out ideas, is, let me look, it's a grade 3, it's not that one. The one we could add is not, Gratis Gradel is a possibility, because another problem with this deck that I have right now is that we don't have a consistent draw. So Gratis Gradel could be an option, but the other card that we could be thinking is Radiance Caliburn, mostly for the draw 2, and then just having the ability of getting an extra counter charge and then shoving itself into the soul. So we could just do Coffin Shoe more often if we do blue. But that is here and there. Though the ones I'm genuinely thinking about, this one and also Greatest Gradel. Just having the extra persona rate is very neat. And thanks to the right line, if we ever draw this early on, we can just drop it and then pick it up later because of the right line. So this will be the list we'll be jumping in. Just hide the window for a second. Just hide it for a second as I log in. It should be fine. And picking up our Naoki Ishida, our boy. And there we go. And let me forget to click, and now we can move around. This should be fun. Ooh, we have a good population compared to yesterday. That's very neat. So we shall pick Tachyon G, if you don't mind. If not, we'll just ask around to see if there's anybody who's interested. As for the overtriggers, we're mostly running the Suikai one. Suikai one just has a really good overtrigger, where it just powers up the board, gives tank, gives a critical, and if we're less damage than our opponent, we can just heal. So it's genuinely a very based order that does a lot of things. And now we're being attacked by Skeleton. Truly, the worst thing that could have happened here. That guy's running away. Now we're just gonna keep asking so one of them gets what we need. I do want to jump to checking out my deck again to see if it's the appropriate time, because if I remember correctly, counting my cards, I have an in between 11 to 12 orders, which is a lot, which might open the possibility of me adding some cards that lets me cycle. But for that reason is why we're running Gather G upon Wandering Souls, mostly so we can just discard one, so we don't have less deck cards in our hand, and then we can just triple drive earlier on. Which is also why we're running the, it's not Katrina, but the grade 2 top deck searcher. And now Skeleton just keeps abusing his power, typical of him. Truly, we are in a time. Nobody wants to play. Hearing a wall of text verbally spoken to my ear. It's not a great time to be alive. It's a time to be alive only. That's interesting. Let's see. I think I saw somebody leave. That was interesting, I guess. Let's see. Anybody wants to play? And now he's doing that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hey, Aquatic, how you doing? Doing good, doing good. Yeah, that's great to hear. Today I'm just doing a Shieldfisher test stream. It's a dumb guy that has very little redeeming qualities, but he's just a dumb guy I like. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's mostly this dumb guy. And the 10, probably tails. Tails, hey. I'm going first. testing out an idea I had with this deck. This deck is not very good, but I just like testing it out. Okay, good luck, Joe. You too. Now let's draw some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gather G upon 1 resource, pretty good. See Rumble Brave Shooter is really good, but that's for the other turns. I'm just gonna return 1 card, get a draw. The G gather upon, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we're dealing with left draws. That's gonna be an ass whooping. Okay, I'll be starting. Get a turn, draw. Perfect guard. Drop a G Wandering Souls. Yeah. Let's see. I'll be dropping. I'll be dumb. I'll drop this guy. Right. This guy here. I'm just hearing emotes in my ears. This is tough. Skill. Soul Blasting. I'll be drawing 1, 2 Aquatics joining. Oh no. Just gotta drop an order and then ending my turn. That's Beast Hand. Oh, Aquatic. Just in case you didn't know, the reason Skeldum is actually emote spamming is because he is aware I have a TTS. So I'm hearing everything you're posting. Nah, no worries. It's mostly for shit setting. No worry. You can do it. It's fine. It's no problem. It's no problem. I'm used to it, sadly. Because the people who usually watch my streams or raid me are usually my friends. So they're usually... Yeah, don't worry, man. You can do it for the fun. Yeah, that's why they do it. I'll bring back to a skill. Gathering this guy back. Add it to my hand. It's a way so they entertain themselves, so it's not really something I'm sad about. Oh, right. I forgot. And dude, you don't have to worry, man. I'm just saying it so you're aware. And it's 1, 2, 3. Draw. Ooh, Coffin Shooter. Very nice. Might as well throw him here. And then just punch this guy in the throat with it. Battle. Coffin Shooter to the Vanguard. Because regardless if you don't do it Aquatic, Skeleton's gotta keep doing it. Ooh, crits. It's gonna be just a toughie. 1 to bounce. 2. Nothing big. We did get a Hedrus. Hedrus is very nice. I'm about to start using this skill. Let's see. The energy blast there. That means I can guard with the Hedrus now, but I do want 1 damage. Yeah, I'll probably take it. And damage, no guard. Damage check. That's fine. Now, stand, draw. Regardless, I need to do this, so... Actually, help me drop it. Yeah, gonna do it anyway. So... dropping him, so I can drive. There we go. This should be fine. Anything okay? There's nothing to disappear for right now, but I can use Gather upon G Wandering Souls, or I can do this. I think this is gonna be my option. I'm gonna call this lady here. I activate her skill, she's built from hand. Under the battle phase, I can look at the top card of my deck. Now I'm gonna look at the top card, put it on the top or the bottom, putting it on top. Top. Then, with a counterblasting 1, choose a unit from my drop zone as superior. Call it. Calling. How many units that I can take advantage of because I haven't been dropping great ones and I don't have that many either. Hedges is my only one. So. Either I call something with I think I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this lat here, mostly so I can push over this threshold. And then I'm gonna be doing Hedges skill. Maybe lasting 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm able to superior all in here. Oh, great, sir, great. He's right. So if he's dropping this, I'm just gonna call this guy then. He is right. Drop a call screen. Yeah, that's fine. Then I'm gonna give my Vanguard 95k. I'm just gonna have them for the retiring option. That should be fine. Then I'm going to be activating this side here. Discarding this guy here. He's kind of useless. Get a triple drive. I'm just going to do just that. And then I'm just going to smack here for a bit. Let's see. Should be fine. I already put a crit there. It should be fine. Battle. Gonna be doing coffin shooter to the Vanguard. Could try a more aggressive grade 1 turn to grade 2 turn to be more aggressive. It's fine. And Vanguard's gonna smack him. It's gonna be 2 damage there. This is gonna be very useful for it. 3 drive. Bam, bam. First check. Critical trigger, power to the rear guard, give crit to the Vanguard. Second check. Critical trigger, power to here, crit to the Vanguard. Yeah. Third check. No trigger. Take your lump, sir. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, this is fun. This is great. Punch him in the throat again, please. $35k. One more. Come on, another one. Yeah, there we go. He also had to drop a Saphira. Hey, I like this. I like this. It was that I drew too many sea break shooters, and I do needed the energy blast, and I also didn't take any damage, but I didn't need to take damage this game. Cards of your deck, that's fine. Water Sprout Jin. That's actually. I want a copy of him. He looks cool. Yep. Exactly. Skill, shove it into soul. We're getting to it. Okay, he's throwing them all to the board. Okay, he wants absolute power, that's fine. Unless he's activating the divine skill, that could be it. It's not a bad idea. Divine skill like this one shouldn't really be up there like 1. I'm already grade 3, so it's not a bad advantage. Although I do have another copy of her, I'll probably activate her skill again. But this time I'll do it Walfie. Okay. Just going to be high. Okay, let me just. Okay. Is that enough? Or should I lower the distance? He's going all offensive. That is very neat. Higher? You sure? It's already pretty high. Okay, if you say so. Oh, well, it could be that I have the ambience a bit high. Okay. There we go. Just a bit more. That's all I'm genuinely going to be putting it at for now. Yeah. Also could be that I'm having it a bit off center. There we go. That should be decent enough. Ooh, he is filling the board. Considering how he's setting it up, he's saving a counterblast so he can attack also with the back row Charment. So he's probably gonna pop one of his Hoolies, so he can just get a back row. This unit is gonna hit hard. Having the hits doesn't bother me as much. He's doing the divine skill. So is he putting them on me, or is he getting one on me? Okay. That's not it. It's... Nope. Well, I keep forgetting it's shift. There we go. It's just one. Give me the altar. And there we go. It goes here. So now I'll have a reduced power. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of these intercepts. So it's fine. I'm not really bothered. Although, considering how this is going, I think I'm going to add a Gradell. So I can have the extra chance of trying to get my Persona right target. Hop. We build this deck to be a lot more aggressive early on. 43, activating skill, making sure that Charnet can attack in the back row. Give it 10k. Let's see, would it be a 33, 43, dropping another trigger? It's hitting with a crit though. Yeah, I'm not letting that happen. Dropping this. Getting one of my C rumbles out of here. I'm not going to use it. Maybe I'm probably going to guard with one of my hedges. Oh, wait, I can guard with one of my C rumbles. Yeah, that's... Okay. So that's fine. Probably guard my triggers, those other rear guards. Or I can... Hey, Havok, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this chaos. That is plain Shieldfisher. Truly a hell nobody expected for myself. I'll be dropping, guarding with Alana, 33k, that's fine. Anyway, he still has 2 more attacks, so it's not really as bothersome. Aiming for my rear, headed, man. I'm not using it. Wasn't planning on using it. The last 2 attacks, I do need counterblast. So I'm gonna take it. Lots of coffin shooter, that's fine. I still have 1 in my rear. He's going to attack with 33k, 43k. It's 43. Ooh, you're using Coral. Now that's a dangerous deck. Hey, that's great to hear. Coral's pretty good. I've tested it before. It's very effective. I don't know about the new support because I haven't tested it this early on because... Lyrical Monster was not really my nation, but it's very consistent. It's very annoying when it starts getting its engine running. It's really good. So it's great to hear, Havoc. Now let's see, what are my options here? I can save this for, although I can save this for another thing. Yep. Okay. I'm not touching my top deck, so it should be fine here. So I'm just gonna do all this lady here, activating her skill. Look at the top card of my deck, search what it is. It's a Hedge Assault. I can discard it or send it to the bottom, which is neat. So I'm sending Hedges there. And then with a Counterblast 1, I'm able to choose a card in my drop zone, add it to my hand. There we go. Choose no more. My drop, put it into my hand. She's very useful for that. Then I can't do C Rumble here, but I can do a Coffin Shooter with a Soul Blast 1 and binding in order to my drop zone, which I do have 1, which is this one. I'm able to Superior Call him back to the board. And then with the skill of Hedges, then Energy Blast 3, 1, 2, 3. Able to Superior Call this unit here and give my Vanguard an extra 5k power. This attack's not gonna hit anything, although I could pull trigger there. Then activate another Gathering G on Wandering Soul, so discarding this one. So Vanguard gets a triple drive. And this is decent enough. Okay. Yeah, this is fine-ish. So battle. I'll have to hit my rear with my... Although I could try to focus everything on Vanguard. I might pull an over trigger. I should add front stand to the deck if I'm going to be doing this. Sorry for just watching this terrible deck list. I just really like this dumb guy and building this dumb deck. Battle. Vanguard's going to be 13. At least with deck stacking, I have some level of control of how things are going to go. Perfect guarding. Okay. Twin drive for shit. Triple drive for shit. Nothing. That's nice for next turn. Second check. Heal trigger. I can give power to here, so the attack will hit, and then I can't heal. But third check. Ooh, this one's nice. That doesn't hit, but it's a 28 minus 10k for the Vanguard. Already did. Draw your card, sir. Yeah. You want to take your damage to be in 5k. That is very neat. 18k. Still? Ah, there we go. He did the smart thing. I should have attacked with Coffin Shooter first to his rear guard so that I could attack the Vanguard and then reduce a card from hand. That's on me. Ending my turn. I got a Persona ride, but I truly believe I should add a Gradell. Now, getting this out. There we go. Throw it out. This one's really useful, so I'm glad adding her into the deck at least. Lets me check top deck. Means I have some level of control with the cards I'm seeing, and if not, if it's a card I can at least use for a superior goal, I can use it. So she is very useful. I've been thinking about using her a lot, but with my Blessed Running Fairy in my deck, I was very hesitant. Although, now considering this, I might try to run her in my other list if I'm already running the one that retires my own units to get a draw, countercharge, and soul. I might run her because this is just having control of my top deck is really nice. And if I'm running it like this, although that would mean I would have to change the strategy of my deck from being grade 1 reliant. Although anyway, I think if I'm going to be making the deck grade 1 reliant, I should try to make it a lot more aggressive early on. Add some front in there. Nah, crits should be fine. He's activating the skill again. Where are you throwing it? He's gathering 1. It means I gotta get 1. Ah, Coffin Shooter. Like, that's fine. Get 1. Get Alter. I'll activate. Try it in here. That's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna intercept with these two, throwing them out. I already have no use for Saphira. I only have 1 copy back in my deck, so it should be fine. Sadly, we whiffed on the heal. I'm thinking. But this deck is working interesting. At least what I'm noticing is that if we're able to build a back row with a lot more power, if I'm adding, he's adding it to the top, that's probably a trigger. I don't have a perfect guard. She can't call perfect guard, sadly. She can only call strong units. So considering she exists like this, I might whiff the Coffin Shooter. Because Coffin Shooter is useful, but that's only if I don't see Saphira. And since I have Saphira here, I might throw with the Coffin Shooter to throw something else that can hit it just as hard. I can probably use a Soul Blast as well. Might add Margaret, actually. Margaret's really good. She just shoves herself back into the deck, gives me a draw for a Soul Blast, and she can also paralyze the front row, which is very neat. His skill's also nice, and he's very versatile for it. Okay, I might throw away the Coffin Shooter and might switch out my Brave Shooter here. Oh, the advantage with Brave Shooter is that I can use his Counterblast for defensive play. That is nice. I just have room to play. I like this build. This build gives me a bit more space so I can move around some cards. Oh, the other ones give me the exact same thing, but it's mostly just checking here and there. He's caught both of that. Only one of them is going to give the... I mean, he could just activate Counterblast on the back or rear guards of the other that unit gains +5. I mean, he could do it for this guy, but his boost is a lot more important. Yeah, he's giving the power already straight up, so he just doesn't have to do it. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, Vanguard's gonna hit. It's gonna be a critical trigger. It's not something I could do with. I should bounce the Hedge's Assault or my Brave Shooter. Not guarding. Considering the cards I've been seeing, I haven't been seeing a lot of triggers. I should be able to... Oh, it's a front. It's not a crit. That's fine. Okay, burst check, damage check. Critical trigger. That's really neat. 28k is useful. I think that nullifies the general boost he gets with the other cards. It's a 30k power. Just intercept with Brave is Coffin Shooter. It's fine. Yeah, some of your attacks are kind of useless right now. It's 40k. I can drop this, or I can just do this boy here. Activating Ghost Chase ability gives me 5k. Then add this lad to hand because I can also intercept with her. Then I can guard with Brave Shooter, which with his skill with a counterblasting 1. Put a guard circle in hand. I can counterblast 1 and draw a card. Oh, that was good. What the hell? This was a really good maneuver. 63k. Your attack may be big, but I have shields that can guard even higher than you. I can do another Brave Shooter. I don't really have... Oh, but I could save it. Choose a great to add it to hand. This is actually a lot more useful to keep in hand. So I'm just going to guard with all this. Don't know if that was the perfect play, but it's a decent play. Stand and draw. And thanks to that, Persona Ride. Give me a draw. Actually, not the best draw, but it's a pretty decent draw. I only have a counter blast, but I do have the energy blast, so I can just... Oh, right. He made 3. He's right. He's right. He made 3. Should have mentioned that, man. Don't be secret. Please mention that. For... Let's see. Don't have the counterblast. Could have this. Anyway, I get the 10k, so my 10k boost is dropped. But since I Persona Road, I can do this skill. Just gonna do this. This is a superior call top 7. Yeah, this deck's in, so. Look at top 7 cards. If it's a unit, call. If it's in order, add to hand. No, it's only for units. So if I see one of this, I can just add it to my hand. Actually, hell yeah. I'll just have to... The units I'm seeing are not that great, so I'm just going to add... When you search a card, unit card, you may search or choose this card. So, hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the advantage of Meteor Cavitat. Lets me just pick up another Meteor Cavitat, because why the hell not? It's a very neat card. Then, calling this lad here, activating his skill with an Energy Blast 3. 1, 2, 3. Since I Persona Road this turn, choose a greater or less normal units. Choose a unit without center from your drop or an order card from your drop and put it into my hand. So, I'll do just that. Then, since I've saved in Counter Blast, I'm going to call upon this lady here, activating her skill. Look at the top card of my deck. Just 1. Discard it. Then, with her skill, the Counter Blast's 1. I can search a order card. That's great. Either a order card or a greater unit and then superior. Call it. It's called, right? Drop and call it to... So I'm not going to do that. Instead, gotta add it to... It has to be a normal order. Normal order from your drop. Ah, sad. Can't use that. That's sad. Then I'm just going to add Gather G upon Wandering Souls. Should have actually aimed for that, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's on me. To hand. Should have actually aimed for activating Gather G upon Wandering Souls. And not activate that, because then I would have had the order and just sent it. Yeah, that's on me. But there's actually a consistent strategy in here. What the hell? But yeah, Coffin Shoot is not looking as great because I can just have a unit on board. It's a lot more easier. So we're just gonna shift to battle here. Gonna do... Vanguard actually is in a pretty sweet position. So I'm just gonna swing with Vank first. 36k is pretty decent. With the deck thinning, we should be fine. 63k. Yeah, I was smart. If I pull the over trigger, I win. If I don't, then first, he's doing everything he can. If I get the... I don't have triple drive, so it doesn't really matter that extra guard. OT. First check. Critical trigger. All effects to my rear. Crit there. It's not going to hit, but it's worth a shot. Second check. Yeah. Not the best, but we're taking it. And plus 10k the front row. And also... And if your damage zone has the same number of cards as your opponent or more, choose a card from your damage zone and heal it. So, I'm just gonna draw the coffin shooter. Damn, GG. Holy crap. It's what I say when you pull the over trigger. You're clearly the best player. That was my bet. That was my bet. Okay. That was good. So, I'm saving that replay. Hell yeah. That was not order shield. That was my test shield. No, that wasn't my test shield. That's my... Not sure what I named this deck list. I'm actually gonna look it up. Shield versus Levy. Win. Holy crap. That was actually a hell of a gold deck. What the hell? Let's see. That was neat as hell. Let me look at the deck list because I'm going to take out Coffin Shooter. He's not looking as great. Although against a retired deck, he would be good. But it is what it is. Going to take out Twin Cast. And I'm probably also going to take Black Magic. It's not going to be as great. It's a very late gaming. Because the deck doesn't bind much. Going to take it out. Going to take out Twin Cast. And going to take out Coffin Shooter. But thanks to this space, we actually have now be a lot more versatile. But honestly, Sea Rumble Brave Shooter is very solid for the extra guarding ability and getting his extra draws. Just Saphira is just really good. What the hell? For all I know, I could just add a Margaret. But we should add 3 more orders. But I'm going to add Gradius Grant. Get a Gradius Gordell just for the extra Persona Ride. Just having 5 cards to let 4 cards in my deck that can give me Persona Ride is very neat. But now we're going back into the deck, and now we're going to be choosing another card to add. We'll be looking at the orders, pressing the A button here to look at all our cards. And let's see. For Persona Ride, for Blitz, we should be fine-ish. Anyway, we don't want to see a lot of orders, so it's fine. But what kind of orders we should have? We could do Command and Death Restraint, but it's a superior call as well. If we could add to hand, that'd be a lot better. Another card that we could have that's a very good card is Sure Kill Seed Machine Gun. Because the advantage of Seed Machine is that if our opponent's just doing a lot of attacks in the turn, we can just throw this first turn, and when your opponent's front row stands or your opponent's unit placed from the front row, my unit gains 5k power. So really, this is a passive defensive. It uses the Blitz, so there is that. We just have to add... I already added an order. We should add 2 more orders and then add 2 units. Because I do want to have that order space. We could add Whales Melt in the Rain, mostly so we can have an extra retire, but he could touch just the grade 1s, and I don't have that many grade 1s. So it's not the best option. Although we could touch Soul. Soul is something that we're not going to be using here. Although I am planning to add a Margaret. I'll check out the units that can use Soul and I'll see that. If not, Spiritual Body Condensation is actually looking good. But it mostly focuses on superior code. Do we have something that chooses a great turn liquid to Vanguard, call it to rear? Do we have something that can just add to hand? Because if we can... Well, wait a minute. It could be a loose combo, but if we Persona Ride and then do Sea Rumble Brave Shooter and call it by an ability, then we could also add her. Thinking of what order is useful here. She's a great to release. Normally from drop, put it on top of your deck or any order, put this card into your soul. That's mostly for soul charging and stacking up the deck. But we want the depth in the deck as much as possible. For grade 1s, I actually have an extra idea. But for orders, what should we add? Let's see. Something that can use soul, but can take advantage of it properly. I mean, for all I know, I could add an extra copy of Fine Drink Abolishment of Sins. Mostly so we can get a defensive Soul Blast draw. Might do that, actually. Having that extra Blitz that can just get me a draw. And for every different order, we can get an extra 5k is pretty neat. And what else can we add? Nothing counterblasty. I could add a Spiritual Body Condensation. Think I'm gonna add a Spiritual Body Condensation mostly for the soul, because this guy just mills us 3. He'll draw, choose, discard it, shuffle your deck. Oh, wait. This is a Soul Blast Mill. That's actually good. Resentment is actually good. What the hell? I'll probably add him. Won't give us the draw, but it lets us just deck thin a bit more. So I might reduce Fine Drink, actually. And just try 2 Resentments. It's really good. Deck Thin is actually good with this card. What the heck? I think I'm actually going to drop Meteor Cavitat to a 3. And just add a 3rd copy of Fine Drink. Resentment. Resentment's really good. What the hell? It lets me check top 3, discard, and then I can do a Superior card. That is neat. And then for the unit I'm going to add actually a grade 1. Also, it's just for an extra deck thin element. Oh, it's not assorted by... That's weird. Also said we can just plan to rush a bit better earlier on. The unit we're adding is... Where are you? Bastard. It's a staple card I usually run in my deck. There we go. Cylinder. Cylinder is just really good. Checks us top 5. And if we have enough cards in drop zone, just gets an extra 10k power. So he just hits for 18 on its own. If not, he's an 18k booster, which is super neat. Especially if we're dealing with like levy draws and so on and so forth. Plus the deck thinning power just makes it a little better. And also makes Gather G upon Wandering Souls hit a lot better if we pull more triggers. Because we're just taking all the cards we don't want to see in the deck. Plus it could help in helping us see Hedge's Assault. But honestly, yeah, this deck's looking pretty neat. Saving the deck. Let's see, the deck is... Oh, it's Sea Shield. Yeah, because I'm adding actually more cards that are more sea reliant. Except, obviously, Cylinder. But yeah, that deck looks... I mean, I was basically betting on Overtrigger in order to pull, but we pulled it and we deck thinned a bunch. So, I'm not regretting it. I'll take my wins. Hell. I like I get a lot of wins. Okay, let's get some water in there. Ah, there we go. This actually, it was actually very consistent to be activating the abilities that we did. Ooh, wait a minute. I was thinking of adding... I would be dropping draws, though, because I don't want to drop my crits. My crits were very essential in pushing some pressure. So I think I'm going to keep it for now. Okay. We have PA. Or PA. I'm just going to go on Bob. Let's see. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Heads or tails? Let's see. Okay, let's flip. Heads. Oh, he chooses. Probably going to choose first, unless he's a G deck. Going second, he's a G deck. This is going to be hell. Let's see. I already shuffled 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dropping the heals. The rest is really fine. 1, 2. The crit's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're most likely either dealing with... What's the name of her? Yep, we're dealing with Luard. I thought we're dealing with Night Rose. It is what it is. Stand and draw. Don't want to drop him. Don't have enough for that. We're gonna have to drop the trigger. Seems like it. Yeah, dropping the trigger, mostly because if I already have the orders for the skill, so... Getting the energy crest, do that. And also because phase, activating the skill of Van Crochet, so blasting 1. Draw 2 cards, 1, 2. And then choose an order from my hand and discard it. We're gonna be dropping Meteor Cavitat. We're gonna pick it up later, so it's fine. And we also got an order at... We got a trigger over that, so we can guard next attack. So it should be fine. Let us see how this goes. What the fuck? Oh, he's getting the draw too. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. And discard. Discard so you deck for the 1 Luard. Reveal put into answer of your search. That's fine. So now he has a Persona discard. And dropping this here. 23. He needs an overtrigger in order to pass. Then pull it. Ooh, he's adding her. That's dangerous. Stand and draw. Now that we have 3 energy, I'm able to do Cylinder here. I mean Brave Shooter. And be able to ride here. Gonna activate Black Husk first. Choosing an order for my drop zone. Add it to hand. No more order. Then activating Brave Shooter skill. Energy Blast 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll be able to get a draw. That's actually good. Do I want to do it now so I can dex in early? I think I do. But I think what I would prefer better is Meteor Habitat, just to dex in my deck a lot more efficiently. So I'm going to do that. It would force me a superior call, though. How's my drop zone looking? My drop zone's not looking fine. Yeah, I'm going to do it now so I can get some reinforcements in the board because I'm not having any units. Activating skill, look at the top 7 cards of my deck. Choose a unit from amongst them, add it to hand or superior call. I have enough Shieldfishers, so I could throw him the board. It had, wait, Grey Glass equals to our Vanguard, right? And look at subject guard, equal to our Vanguard, yep. So we're just gonna add another habitat, searching it out, add it to hand. Deck shuffle. Habitat's so damn useful, man. And just battle, just swing with this. Okay, Vanguard. Get a crit, that'd be nice. If you can't, then eh. That is the advantage of Habitat. Habitat's really good. 23k. Doesn't want damage either. Ooh, but we drew a Grave Shooter. That is very nice. Probably not activating Habitat, doing Wandering Souls. But don't have any unit to really call here for grade 2s. He is rushing a bit. Oh, he's doing Financier so he can get the extra defense by using grade 1s as well. Because he's probably going to have enough grade 1s. Because really the only grade 2s he runs in his deck are Financier and Morfessa. And Morfessa and drop also counts as a grade 1. So that's just, he has a lot of grade 1s to complete ritual. Should be fine. Yeah. Let us see how this works. Against this matchup, rushing would be a lot more preferable. Not like he has a lot of retire. If I could, I would. I think I should build an early, just punch somebody into the gut. Shieldfisher's deck. Yeah, it would make some sense. It would mean I would have to gather a lot more cards to draw. So my thought process... Thinking. 10k. Anyway, need the damage. I'm gonna have to guard one of them. So anyway, I'm just gonna... 25k, that's fine. Probably gonna take the 2. Guard. Draw trigger, that's really good. Getting a draw. Another G Wandering Souls, not bad. And I'm not guarding this one either. No crit, damage check. Heal trigger, power to my Vanguard, recover 1 damage. Seems I'm only using 1 counterblast, so stand and draw. Card I drew. Critical trigger, that's fine. Gonna get rid of this guy here, since I don't have any headdress here. Fighting, then activating skill. 1, 2, 3. Get me a draw here. Gratias, nice. Okay, don't have units to call here. Don't have a lot. Don't have bounce either. Gonna do Gather G upon Wandering Souls. We got a lot of good cards, but we just don't have a lot to take advantage with. I want to look at my deck a bit more. But maybe Meteor Habitat would be nice. Or did it Habitat in the last turn? Thinking. It wouldn't give me what I want exactly. But I don't really have cards to call. So I might do Habitat just to get a superior call out of this. I just a deck thin a bit more. I could do Resentment. Thinking. Really have cards to call with. And I've been whiffing on the Headdress. Yeah, this is the one I actually benefit a bunch more. So Soul Blasting 1. I'm going to try this out. Because anyway, I could get advantage with Husk here. Now I can look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Choose, yeah, Headdress. That was good. That was actually good. Although the Energy Blasting was not as great. I should have thought this a lot more. Oh wait, then I shuffle. Just shuffle your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then choose a unit from amongst them. Superior call it. Calling Husk. Yeah, I should have actually counterblasted. I didn't have anything for counterblasting with. That's dumb on me. That's fine. Don't have enough skills to activate an order this turn. Gets a 5k power. Let's see. Thinking. Can't really set up enough of an offensive here. I can drop the Persona right though because I do have a Gradell, so it should be fine. I already Superior Call from drop zone, so it's not really big of an issue. So I should have activated the Counterblast. That's on me. Wouldn't have to commit a bunch. So we're gonna do battle here, 15 to the Vanguard. That's fine. I'm gonna ignore the Morfessa, even though it is genuinely an annoying card to see early on. But 15k out the Vanguard, it's a lot more easier. He's genuinely thinking. Activating the order skill. By the ability of Her Mercy, this unit gains 10k. He can only do it once per turn, though. That's fine. Goes to Bind Zone. Then 18k the rear guard. I'm just gonna swing everything to Vanguard to the rear. Twin drive. First check, second check. Nothing, but that is the lady we wanted to see. And 18k to the Vanguard, just giving him 1 damage. Ending turn. This was more of a problem of me just not thinking correctly. I didn't have anything to counterblast, but I was basically just betting on getting Saphira. But considering my ending options, wasn't gonna get Saphira, so I should have used the counterblast and then done Hedris. And even if I committed the Shieldfisher, I would have been able to have these 2 rows, both of the left, of the right, and this one, in equal levels. Yeah, he's not activating anything because I basically bossed his rears. He bossed them himself. He's gonna get to intercept, gets an extra 5k. That's actually that's pretty good, not gonna lie. He chose the 1 card. Yeah, he didn't activate the Vanguard skill. He didn't have enough counterblast. That was smart of us, actually. Not gonna guard, actually. Gonna bet here. We get the multiple crits. That's on us. Well, mostly me, not us. First check, nothing. Second check, nothing. Third check. No triggers. Let's go. First damage check. Draw a trigger. We benefited from this. That was not a great benefit. Losing the husk is fine. That's fine. But now he has that intercept, but that's fine. Stand and draw. Not the best, but Persona riding. Getting a draw out of that. That's decent enough. Then I can do Gather G upon Wandering Souls to one of the Meteor Habitats. That's gonna be the plan. Gonna do that. After we Gather G upon Wandering Souls, looting the Meteor Habitats. Now we have triple drive unlocked. Then we do top deck searching. I do the Asperonian skill. Then looking at the top card. 1 is Brave Shooter. We don't want to see it, so sending it on drop zone. Then with a Counterblast 1, we can actually do Brave Shooter with the other Counterblast, so we can pick up an order card from drop, or we can just pick up another order card from drop. We don't have any bullet. It has to be normal order though, really, for a skill, right? Choose a normal order from drop. Yeah, it only lets us pick up normal order. That's sad. If it let us pick up random orders, it'd be great. Oh yeah, so it seems Brave Shooter can pick up just any order I want. That is neat. Let's see, what can I throw in there? Probably gonna throw the Brave Shooter, honestly. He's not that bad. Although I could pump up my soul, although soul's not an issue here. Might just do this because it lets us just pick up a card. Yeah, this just lets us pick up a random card. So I'm gonna do Brave Shooter here. Then thinking here. Let's see, choose no more from drop, and then choose a make a greater card, drop and call it. So I'm gonna do this, activating his skill. And I'm just gonna use the extra Counterblast here. And then choose a great tool as no more different card name from this unit. So I can't pick up a copy of him, but I can pick up something else in here. And it's a unit or order that's less than our Vanguard. But we can copy her. Gather a trigger here, add it to hand, or gather a upon G Wandering Souls. Gonna add another G. But then at that point, I should have just done Yi. So instead, I'm just gonna add an extra heal to guard with. Tanned. Has to be normal unit. Choose a greater or less normal unit. Has to be normal. Sad. Then I'm not doing this, man. It's not even worth it. I'm just gonna grab a superior call. Where's the crit? I'm just calling her. Throw her in the board. Has to be greater. Fuck, I hate it. This is hard. I'm just telling them this is hard. I can just grab the order. I'm just doing that, honestly. I mean, I could do this elaborate plan just to get it created in the board, just to get another booster, but like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just... I'm not even gonna do the triple drive again, so it should be fine. I'm just adding this down. No, just give me this. This goes down. That's fine. Already did top deck search. Then, since I saved the energy blast, gonna do Hedris' skill. Where is this bastard? Where's Hedris? There we go. With energy blasting 3. 1, 2, 3. Superior calling Vanguard's gonna be a 33k, so it should be fine. I can just throw him here. And then Vanguard gets plus 5k. So there we go. So battle. We won't have fronts, so all this is just gonna be hitting the same number. So I'm just going to be 28k, then 33k with my Vanguard, then the 28k with my rear Asphere. Might need Brave Shooter in order to be able to get another Zephyr in the deck, or with our triple drive. 3 drive, just in case. Van has 3 drive. Let's see. He's probably thinking, because right now he doesn't need the damage. He needs 2 counterblasts at least in order to be able to actually activate all his skills. So he's guarding that, intercepting with her. She's an extra 5k shield, so that's a 38. Did not pass. He's probably going to take the Vanguard, and maybe he's thinking. He's doing it for the energy blasting. Get a draw. That's a 33. Okay. Vanguard attacks. My Vanguard has 3 drives. So that is very neat. No guard. Try check. Draw trigger. Power to here. Draw card. Actually, sweet draw. Second check. Nothing. That's a sweet check. Third check. Critical trigger. Power to the rear. Crit to Van. Holy crap. This deck's doing good. Draw trigger. That's fine. Over trigger. That's not fine. That is not fine. Although I shouldn't complain. He's saving the rear. Why? He wants the damage. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to give it to him because why the hell not? That was a genuine unique situation. We gave him 2 damage so he can do all his shenanigans. So he's going to be able to do... Does he have enough grade 1s to activate the lure skill? Oh, it's 2 normal units. It doesn't matter. He's probably going to recycle the Biscotti. Because Biscottis is just really useful. And most likely the Morfessa. No, the 2 Biscotti. Okay. Oh, that means he has nothing to really use Energy Blast. Okay, that makes sense though. Because he can just run useful grade 1s. This one's really useful. He's throwing another Drag Driver. He's trying to push me for turn. Should have actually not given him the damage, actually. Bum, bum. Da-da-dum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Actually, now that I think about it, for the thumbnail art that I wanted to have for this stream, and I'm gonna commission an artist, a guy I know, who makes very adorable scuffish cards. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him for the art. Maybe Thursday. Maybe. Preparing myself for the Christmas season streams. My hand's really good though. If we're able to get our Blitz orders Ghost Chase, we'll be able to add Shieldfisher to our hand next turn. We won't be able to do the other thing though. 18k. Literally just intercept with her, get her in drop zone. It's a 23k. That's sweet. 43k. Oh, that's why he's doing it. He's doing it so he can activate the skill for the counterblast for the extra attack. He's probably choose your deck for the normal unit with a ritual ability. Oh, he's adding this one just for power. Okay. Oh, he must be either satisfied with his hand or he doesn't have the Morpheus in deck. Regardless, perfect guarding this. I'm gonna be dropping. I don't need the Meteoric right now. I'm gonna activate an order next turn, so it should be fine. First check, second check, third check. Hand's really big though. He already pulled the over trigger, so it should be a very big issue of me dropping the over trigger. He's 33ing me. Might need it. I'm not sure. So I'm taking it. Ooh, we lost this favor though. But it means I have to drop less, so it should be fine. Dropping this here. Ah, perfect guards next turn are going to be restricted though. I forgot about that. Stay on the draw. He's activating. No. Draw. Bind zone. Whose skills that? I'm not sure. Main phase. But Gratias Gardel. So draw. Won't be able to do much, but I will have things here. Already is in order. So I should be able to do this guy here. Activating her skill, looking at the top card of my deck. Look at it. Keep it in top. Top. Then with a counterblast 1, I'll be able to look for a unit in my drop zone and inferior cults. As long as it's greater, we're probably gonna throw the C rumble here. So, oh wait, I can do it on any open circle. Choose a greater card from there. Call it to rear. So I can call it in the front, then I can do a headdress. Could probably retire my headdress now. I should keep it there. Don't have a lot. So I'm gonna do that. Add a card to my deck, my drop to the hand. Has to be grade 2 or less normal units. So I can add the Sentinel. Okay. So let's see. Choose a Sentinel without the Sentinel for drop. Sag. And I'm just gonna add the C rumble. So I'm just gonna do this here. Gonna do. My anger's gonna get a 33k, so it should be fine. So I'm just gonna do this here. Then this guy's skill with a counterblast 1. Not gonna add Gradius. Just gonna add. I already talked about this to myself. Why am I wondering? Let's see. Where the heck is the card I was gonna call here? All right, it's add. So I'm just gonna add. Don't have a Shieldfisher and drop. Yeah, it's grade 2 or less anyway. So I'm gonna add Gradel to my hand. Gonna add him. It's great. Oh, without the same name. That sucks. That really sucks. Not having the ability to pick up the cards with the same name. Oh shit! I can just add her. So I have her for next turn. That's neat. Then gonna activate Headdress's skill. Where are you, your boy? Should have actually called the Headdress. And whatever, it's fine. I'll just deal with it. So battle. Then just calling him here. Then if I can't call the Headdress, that's on me. And just battling here. Actually, I can do to make use of the Headdress. I can just retiring because I'm calling a Headdress here. Then I'm doing Headdress's skill. The exact same thing here. Yep. Energy blasting. 1, 2, 3. Spear call here. Yeah, because anyway, this hits magic numbers, so let's just over magic number here. It's gonna be a normal twin drive. It's not gonna be triple drive, but it should be fine. So just swing here. 28k. He's already at 3 damage. If he lets us go to 4. Intercept. He's doing the Biscotti. Energy blasting to draw a card. That's fine. Should have actually limited it and should have made the game a bit slower. 41k. We have the crit there, so we're gonna get the he knows. Okay, twin drive. Oh, who would have known? Power to the rear, crit to van. Send jack. No trigger. And then unit attacks with 38. 2 crits. You want to take them? I know you want it. They're probably going to murder us, though, next turn, so it's going to be hurt. It's most likely a death sentence for me, though. Really? He just wants it in drop. That is interesting. We don't have Ghost Chase. That's slightly annoying. That's on me. Again, I've made wrong decisions during the game. Because this Shieldfisher should still be in my hands, so I should have been able to Persona right and then do Gather G upon Wandering Souls. And even if I had the superior Cold Wave Shooter, I would have been have the ability to pick up the Gather G upon Wandering Souls from the drop zone instead. That's on me. That's on me. But honestly, this deck list is genuinely good. Sure, my opponent still has the big ass hand that he has, but he's doing it one more time. I mean, he still has a copy there. But does he need to flip to activate the ability? That's the question. It's always a flip. Oh, there it is. Nope, he doesn't. This is literally next turn he's murdering me. So if I don't kill him this turn, I'm dead. I'm gonna need 2 damage anyway. Oh shit, he got the order. Ritual 5, play energy left 3. All your units placed from the deck this turn get 5k power. And was use this card for hand, pay the cost. So he's just gonna call 1. Wait, no, he's probably gonna do more Fez as well. They're gonna hit harder than these guys, so should do this. Battle phase, yeah, thank you. 33k, it's 43k. Get the extra 5k. Then intercept with her. Beep, beep, beep. Formation's still pretty decent. Gonna perfect guard at the Vanguard. He's activating skill first, obviously. Rear is gonna be hitting a bit harder. Morfessa, search your deck with a 1 card ritual. Yep, call to rear. Yep, that's what he's planning. So he gets an extra 5k power. Wait. Is 5k to everybody? No. Perfect guarding though. Dropping a copy of Resentment. Not using it. Check. Heal triggered recovers 1 damage. That's kind of lethal. Oh, we lost the over trigger, so it's not as great. He's choosing. What's he dropping? Probably the perfect guard. Yep. It's another Morfessa. That's fine. Morfessa only search your deck with the 1 ritual different card name from this, so you can't call another Morfessa with this skill. I'm probably tanking the Morfessa. So perfect guarding. Wait, let me read. Attacks is going to get drive. You're going to call grade 1 or graders. Yep. So I'm perfect guarding this one. I'm perfect guarding the other one. Yeah, the other turns are going to be bigger. So 48k. I'm taking the other 2 hits, so it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Beep, beep. If I don't beat him this turn, I die. Activating Morfessa's skill with the counterblast 1. Calling another lad to the board. Different grade. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna hit, so it should be fine. Let him put the power in there. 23k. And plus the skill extra 5k. And because of the, yeah, press. Critical trigger, all effects to Vanguard. Taking it. Lost the Gather G upon 100 souls. And this is just going to be our final turn. But we're probably not going to kill. Nope. Shove back into the deck. He didn't call for this. Why is he recycling? Choose a trigger from drop, put it in the bottom of the deck. That's why. Not writing because we don't have access to that, but gonna first do this here. Gather upon me G Wandering Souls. Sending a Gather upon me G Wandering Souls to drop. And get +1 drive. Then call over this guy because I have 2 counterblasts, so moving this to front because I'm going to retire it because I'm going to do this here. Activating the skill. Look at the top card of my deck. That goes to drop zone. Yeah, because then with the Counterblast 1, I'll be able to choose a greater or greater unit. This is pure call to the board. Probably calling over my other Hedges Assault just to have it on drop zone, although that would be useless. So I think I should add Sea Rumble. Haven't seen my Blitz, so they should appear now. Either add an order. I don't have a Blitz in there. It's a normal order as well for this skill, so it shouldn't be. Oh, I don't have Brave Shooter's ability on either. That sucks. So I'm just gonna gather an order. I think we should increase my order count in this deck since I reduced. Let me check. I'm gonna add another Gather Upon Ye. Probably not surviving. Add it to hand. Then activating Hedges Assault. Then Energy Blasting 3. 1, 2, 3. So pure calling here. Give my Vanguard an extra 5k power. And I'm just gonna swing with this. I have not seen the cards I want. It's okay. Okay, battle. Gonna have to swing with Vanguard first. 31k. He probably has a perfect card in hand. This is honestly the best chance I got to pull this. Perfect guarding, yep. It's the smartest play. He's not risking anything. Probably has enough shields anyway, and he does have also Mercy. First check. Draw trigger. Power to the rear here. Draw card. Now trigger, please. Not a trigger, thank you. Second check. Nothing. Third check. Nothing. It's a Brave Shooter, so we get a defensive draw at least. Then I'm not gonna give him the Counter Blast because he doesn't need it though. The most he would need it is just to activate more Fessa. So I'm gonna reduce my chances of dying here. So I'm just gonna swing with the 18k here. Probably gonna recycle it anyway. But I'm not giving him the damage here. Just gonna swing out the rear. And ending my turn. Yeah. We botched that. That was mostly me. I should have actually planned more accordingly. Activate his skill, recycle 2 units, that's fine. That's basically what I've been saving him. His ability to recycle cards has been saving his butt a lot. If it wasn't for that, he would have been decked out a while ago with all his freaking spear. He's thinking about it. That's stupid. Then I have a freaking Sentinel restriction in my deck. When he can just choose any normal units and just put it back in the deck. Should have had a Sentinel restrict, god. He is just too strong. He is just too damn strong. Drag Strider. Luard. Next turn. Don't have the Persona Ride. Activate. Discard this card from him. We pay the cost for it's a great 3. Hard cards until you enter. Reduce the Counterblast cost. Pay for that card's ability by Counterblast 1. 1 minus Counterblast. He's activating the Luard skill from deck, so he can search deck to. That's what he's doing. Yeah, you should have chosen other cards. Played it too much of a safe route. That's still fine because these cards were in the correct lanes. He's gonna get the triple drive. And anyway, during the end phase, you're gonna recycle. If you stride without paying the cost for... He did stride with pay. So he's not getting the recycle. This turn, choose the 1 trigger from drop, put it in the bottom of the deck. So he won't be able to recycle a critical back in the deck. But we're getting hit this full force. So we're gonna need a heal. And I don't know if I have a heal in the deck. Let's see. I'm gonna need 2 heals actually. Got 1, 2. No, I'm dead. Over trigger's already out. So I'm just not guarding. If he pulls a crit, we die. Although we're tied to regards this card a grade 3 card with Luard and it's carding from hand. It gets a drive. Wait. Skill? Does he not have it? If he doesn't have it, that's great. Tell me the good news. Tell me the good news. Let's go. We throw one of these out. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great hit here. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. Actually check if I have a healing deck. I have 1, 2, 3. Wait, do I have another one here? No, we don't have any. We are fucked. And we already used it for trigger. So we gotta guard the next attack. And I don't have enough. I have not seen my blitz. Yep. GG. I'm done. I'll do it. But God, that was a close match. This is my seal, my shield. Sea Shield deck versus Luard. It's a loss. But man, that was actually good. I gotta work with my ratios. I actually want to see a lot more blitz since we don't have them. And I could have actually used a lot more with Soul. So that probably means we'll be taking out Phil in there, even though he's really good. But this is a lot more defensive useful. Like, if I got Ghost Shades early, I would have been able to Persona Ride. So I'm going to add these. Because anyway... Yeah, it should be fine. Because they can be discarded for... Yep. Discard no card from hand. Yeah, I can discard them for G1 souls if I have too many hand. That should be fine. Dex. And that's my Sea Shield. But this is going to be... Gotta be my new Order Shield deck, actually. Actually good. This deck's giving me actually good results. This is great. Let's see. We're gonna check if Septima's up for a game. Throw with Lift. Wants a game. There we go. Honestly surprised how good this deck has been. This guy's name is Blank. What the hell? Let us get another water. Ah, this is great. This is great. I'm so happy. Mary, throwing a game at you. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heads, that's fine. Go to tails. So I'm going first, as I lose nothing for going first. And just, okay. Good luck, have fun though. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't want to see this early. Don't want to see this. Actually, don't want to see nearly any of this except Brave Shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, this is decent. 1, 2, 3, 4. And throwing this here. What are we facing today? Tamajura or anything Dragon Empire? That doesn't really... So we're not probably facing a Calibras. Okay. Let's do draw. Ooh, that's actually decent. With discard target, that's fine. Getting a crest. Throwing in there, main phase. Activating skill. Soul Blast 1. Drawing 2. 1, 2. Oh, that is good. That is a good deck. And I'm dropping the Meteoric Habitat. Anyway, adding it next turn. And then ending my turn. Don't need any damage right now. Could rush in with the Saphira, but I'm not sure. Ooh, El Calibras. Let's retire more building board to punch my throat in. So I actually might take the damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the damage so I can just do Saphira. Yeah, probably doing that. I'll guard with one of my guys. No guard, sir. Hit me. Damage check. That's fine. Yeah. My turn. Stand and draw. Perfect guard. Should I drop it? Actually, no. Drop Brave here. Beep. Ride. Activating a skill first. Lets me pick up the Order Meteoric Habitat. Add it to him. Then, by a new lesson 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll be getting a draw out of that. That's actually good. What the hell? Going to main phase. I'm calling Lady here. Saphira skill. Look at the top card of my deck. I'll be discarding it. Then with a Counterblast 1, I'm going to be superior calling this guy, so he's just an extra shield and just an extra punch in the throat. So that's going to be great. With a Counterblast 1, calling a Brave Shooter. He might pull a trigger, but he might not, but I can also target the rear. So a lot more advantageous for us. Could do a Meteoric Habitat right now. Might just do it. Anyway, I have a Hedges and drop, so I'm getting the superior call. So it should not be bad. Active Meteoric Habitat. Look at top 7 cards on my deck. Choose another Meteoric. Yep. Exactly what I wanted. Not exactly what I wanted, but hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Yeah, because I didn't do Resentment. And then battle. Attack in the rear. Get that Frieza out of here. You don't need it. Sir, you should have not done that. Because now that's all I want to punch. Yeah. Want to drop another card? You can do it. I don't give. There we go. Drive check. Heal trigger. Hell yeah. Power to the rear. Recover 1 damage. And then you get a 20k on your face, boy. Ending turn. Yo, what the hell? Why are you doing this? Selfing Shenri. Well, that's an adorable card. If I can get Budo Bird, that'd be great. Although I'm not sure. The reason I've been ignoring this last the Coral set is mostly because I'm not sure we're getting it in NA. Because it's a whole set dedicated to them. So it could just be a JP focus because it's based on the Coral magazine, which is the one they're now distributing the manga in. So I didn't really want to cover this set. But it's not really worth it. This was actually a pretty decent turn. Get my rear. That's fine. Want to give me damage? That's perfectly fine, sir. No guard. Nope. He's not giving me damage. You didn't think this through? I'm not sure. Stand and draw. I can do Gather Upon G Wandering Souls, and I can still do Saphira, and then I can still do Hedge's Assault. If not, I can do Frozen Resentment to deck in about more. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So I'm discarding the heal. Stand and draw. Do that. Brave Shooter is not worth it, so I shouldn't do Resentment. I should actually try Meteoric Habitat for deck thinning a lot more. Could do that. Could do Hedges to target the... Yeah. I'll do that first then. So I don't get confused. Activating Hedges. 1, 2, 3. Superior, call him here. Give an extra 5k to my Vanguard. And I have to commit less for the rears. Then since my drop's so plain and kind of empty, I'm gonna do Meteoric. Top 7. Search for again. For a unit to call, I'll probably call another Hedges. Because, yep, choose at the UN unit card. I don't have another Meteoric, so I'm probably going to do the Hedges Assault here. Yeah, just call another Hedges, that's fine. The drop zone, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just deck thinning because I can deck thin. And then we are charging into battle. Hedges will attack this guy here. You don't need him. And then my Vanguard will swing at your Vanguard. If I get a trigger, I'll be able to slam either your Vanguard or the rear. That's check, first check. Draw a trigger, that's sweet. Power to the rear, draw a card. Second check. No trigger. That's fine. You get a trigger. I'm anyway going to aim for the rear. Are you going to give it to your rear or are you going to give it to your Vanguard? Yeah, that's what I thought. He's activating Twin Cast. That's actually smart. Twin Cast is better to activate earlier on than later. So if you see it early, either discard it early or just use it for defense the earliest you can. Plus useful if you see it and heal in your drop zone, in your damage zone, and you can heal it, then you do that. He now has a pretty decent board. Obviously, with this, although he did activate skill, so it's fine. Just one charge, agree with the card, choose a card from your hand, put it into your soul, discard it. It's fine. He's activating to Equilibrated World. So he's Superior Calling Teresa, and he's doing Rakatum Fwa. And now he's got Shell Whoop, so he'll be having the multi-attack aspect. He's activating the Vang skill, Soul Blasting 2. Question is, will he also do the Divine skill to get me an extra damage? Don't think so. It's just, Divine skills, the Equilibrius is not that great. But it's annoying. But it's not that great. He's now... Are you doing it? Then Counterblast. Okay. And damage check. Oh, he gave it to everybody. So damage check. Lost a Shieldfisher. That is not fine, but it could have been worse, honestly. Let's see. 25k. Oh, all units were chosen for the ability, so now they all have overcharge up and running. So now he has 2 countercharge overcharge. That's actually neat. What the hell? They all gain an extra 10k. Yeah, it's a smart move, actually. Guarding with one of my boys. Get him, boys. 46k. Do not have a blitz for this. Restands. Other rears are going to be hitting a lot harder. So I should guard this. I'm going to get to 33, 33, 43, 46. It's not worth it. So I'm just dropping this here and just leaving this here. First check, nothing. Second check. See, come on. There we go. It's fine. Already have 1 damage, so I'm pretty good here. 48k, the other one's hitting harder, but I can't get to the number, so taking the damage. 28k. With my guard, it'd be a 43k. Don't have intercepts for this, so it still doesn't mean I can reach. Heal trigger, hell yeah. Cover a card. Let's go. Let's do stand and draw. Another gather upon G Wandering Soul, so ride. Draw a card. Not the best, but we did get a defensive with that. Probably calling hedges so I can do that. I do have the 2 counterblasts, so. Retire. So. Wait, let me check. I have another Gathered upon G Wandering Souls. Cause... Ooh, I can superior... Yeah, that's actually smart. Yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm doing that. To call this. So that I can activate her skill. Look at the top card of my deck. It's being sent to drop zone. Then with a Counterblast 1. Choose a unit in my drop. And then Superior Call. Can't add the Shieldfisher and don't have the units to do that. But I can do... Wait, let me just move this here. So I'm going to move him because I'm going to do this guy here. And then... Since I Persona with Discern, I can activate a skill with a Counterblasting 1. I can now choose a grade 2 or less from my drop zone and add it to my hand. So, I can add this lad here to my hand. A card from your drop, put it into your hand, choose a card from your hand, and discard. And put it into your hand, and then choose a card from my hand, and then discard. I'll probably drop Resentment because I have a G Wandering Soul. I should drop a G Wandering Soul though. Anyway, got a Saphira in my hand, so if push comes to shove, I can just pack up another G Wandering. If I don't get my Persona right, so it should be fine. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Then I do G Wandering Soul, send this to drop zone. +1 drive. Then Hedge's Assault. Hedge 3. 1, 2, 3. And nice if you call him back here. I'm actually going to attack with her first to the rear. And then Vanguard's going to be 36, so even 2 triggers won't be enough. But let me check the hand. Hand's pretty mid. Could pressure the Vanguard, actually. I'm going to do that. Call here. Anyway, Vanguard gets 5k. Then it's looking great here. Then, battle. Yeah, this is good, this is good. Let's do 28k to the Vanguard. Gonna focus. He doesn't have a lot of hands, so it's the perfect moment to just start swinging. There we go. He anyway spent the intercept. That's fine. And then attacking. Free drive. You still no guard? Probably doesn't have the resource. Now that I think about it. First check. Nothing. That got a persona right next turn. Sweet. Second check. Nothing. Third check. Nothing. So no damage. So no critical. Hopefully it doesn't get any damage here. No damage trigger. So 28k also to the Vanguard. There we go. Pushed into a decent one, and we decked in a bit with our drive check, even though it wasn't the best drive check. But if we're lucky and are able to get another copy Shieldfisher to our hand, whether it be by draw trigger or by drawing, then we can sacrifice the Gradius Gradell. Oh, anyway, with Sea Rumble Brave Shooter, if we don't use it for defensive, we still have the advantage because we can grab a copy of Gather Upon G Wandering Souls. This is actually not that bad. But that is very dependent. Okay, he's doing that again. He's going to be Saul Boob, so he's going to attack again. But he does not have the hand here. But he does have a good field. So he fell through. That shouldn't be an issue. So lasting 2. So he's able to just power up 3 units, those 2, and probably one of his boosters. Well, he does have Counterblast. It's not really an issue. And he already spent the Counterblast, so he doesn't really need it. All these units gain plus, this guy gains plus 5k. He's going to get 10k later. This guy gets plus 10k, and then this one gets another 10k. So it should be fine. 30k to my Vanguard. I can guard this pretty decently, actually. 23k, 28k, and 33k. I have a perfect guard for the Vanguard. Not like he has any other option for attacks. Vanguard skill, counterblasting. As for discard targets, this actually lets me guard for 43, 48 actually. The other tags are coming in bigger, but they're a lot likelier to guard. I'm not guarding this then. Okay, first check, nothing. Second check. Come on, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Nothing. He's whiffing, but he got 2 Sentinels, so that's very neat for him. Damage check. Lost a Gather G Pond Wandering Souls. That's fine. 43k. The other one's coming a lot bigger. So we're guarding these next 2. So this is just going to be a 33k and then a 48 shield. Yeah, the 18k solid is just perfect for this. Damage check. Lost a Ghost Chase. That's sad. And then ending turn. Now stand. Give me a Shieldfisher. Did not give me, but it gave me an Embodiment instance. So we're not doing we're not going G Wandering Souls, but we will be activating Persona right this turn. So nothing bad is happening. So let's just do that. Activating skill. Persona writing, draw a card. Gave me another copy of Saphira. That's neat. So if one of our Saphira whiffs, we can just do another one. So sending this to drop. Wait, it removes itself from the game, right? Play this. If you're grade 3, activate Persona, draw a card, blah, blah, blah. Still goes to drop. Until time, one time. Doesn't remove himself, right? You know, it doesn't... I mean, it does matter because I do have Boss Rent of Sins. Let's see. It won't let me pick up a card. Ooh, but Brave Shooter does let me pick up a copy of Ghost Shades. So that is a thought process there. So either... I'm going to write thinking because I am thinking. So I could call this activate her mill, activate her skill, call a Shieldfisher to either my back row or my front row. And then I can call my Brave Shooter to activate his skill. So then I can look for a Ghost Chase. So then I can secure myself a Persona Rider for next turn. That is my thought process here. Okay, let's do that because that's the best plan I got for now. So calling her, activating skill with a look at the top card of my deck. It's a trigger or not? It is. Yeah, I think this is going to be the right move to do. So send this to drop zone. I could... yeah, send it to drop. Because I do want to... I have a twin drive, so I need to use it as much as possible. Then with a counterblast 1. Wait, do I have a Ghost Chase and drop zone? That's the thing. I don't have it. So I'd be betting on a heal, so it's not really worth it. I'm anyway going to do Brave Shooter for its ability. So I'm probably going to do that. Call on top of this. I already have hedges in drop zone, so it's fine. So I'm going to call... At least this makes me... I can save my Brave Shooter from hand. So I'm going to call him here. Create my Grady's Gridell. You gave me a copy of her. Gonna do that. Gonna activate the counterblast here. Switch an order card. Depending on my drive check, let me check my orders actually. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I still, and this already have 9. So I could add another G upon Wandering Souls, or add a resentment. I think I want to add the resentment. The hand just to have that extra versatility. Because I still have 2 copies of Wandering Souls. Yeah, I still have 2 in my deck. So I'm adding resentment to hand. Okay, then I'm activating Skill of Hedges. 1, 2, 3. Superior Calling. Add 5k to my Vanguard. And alright, this is decent. So battle. Could attack the Vanguard. He's still going to drop a trigger plus an extra card. But I could... Anyway, I'm going to pressure him, so... Yeah, I'm going to swing like this. 41k to the Vanguard. Gonna make... She's probably going to drop the perfect guard anyway. There we go. Yeah, I should have done that. Twin drive, first check. Another Abolishment of Sin, so it's going to be worthless. Second check. Draw trigger, that's actually neat. Alright, here, draw a card. Guarding Meteor Cavitat. It's not the best, but... Swinging with 28k. Probably gonna guard this attack. Yeah, need a trigger. And activating the skill, so it's a 33k. That's smart. And then he's taking this last hit. It'd be the smart move. It's what I would be doing. Wow. Oh, that heal actually came in a perfect moment. Damn, I was pressuring here. And I only have 1 Shieldfisher back in the deck, I think. Let me check. No, I used them all. Fuck. I was actually betting on getting a Ghost Chase. Damn. I should actually reduce the sins just for Ghost Chase. Might do that, honestly. Because all I can do to use Ghost Chase. Ghost Chase is a grade 2 blitz, right? It's a grade 2 blitz. Yeah, but it lets me pick up shit. So if my opponent are not talking CFA, I can just pick her up. Doesn't cost much. Yeah, I have Bird Shooter. Dude, I'm guarding all I can. You ain't touching me. Now your Vanguard swings. Activating skill this one. Energy Blast 2. Stand up. Plus 10k. Plus stand up. Plus 10k. Then I'm going to be dropping one of these. Actually, I can aim for a triple drive with Zephyr in my hand. Should I deck thin for this? It should be fine. Actually, I should be fine just dropping one of these. Yeah, it should be fine. There we go. Critical trigger. All effects to somewhere. Yeah. Double crit. Holy shit. Oh, that does not look good. I was actually planning to take one of the hits. That sucks. I actually need to take one of the hits. I'm aware, sir. Let's see what the difference. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, because this one doesn't remove himself from the game. I got 4, 5 orders. So it'd be a 25k shield. I can guard it. I should anyway. Yeah, I'm still not gonna be able to guard the other attack. So first check. Nothing. Second check. Heal trigger. Let's go. We bet it correctly. We bet it correctly. This was a bet and we won. Hell yeah. Skill Hatsuo. Sending a Shieldfisher in drop zone. I'll be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now it's a 30k shield. 30k, baby. 30k shield. And I draw a card. Hell yeah. Stand. Draw. Not gonna get Shieldfisher, obviously. But I'm gonna put a hell of a turn. I got 2 damage to work with. Let's go. So, since I didn't Persona right, I won't be able to activate Brave Shooter, but should be able to do some things here. So I'm just going to deck in as much as possible. So I'm just going to call her, activating her skill. Look at the top card of my deck. 1. Sending it to drop zone. Then with a Counterblast 1, choose a unit from among them, superior card into the field. Let me go get cards in hand. Has a big hand, so we won't be able to push much, but we should be able to pick up some stuff. Has to be a normal order, so I won't be able to pick up that order. But yeah, there we go. That should be fine-ish. Okay. Then I can Meteor Cavitat to deck thin, get another superior call, or I can do a resentment to deck thin as well. I think I'm going to do resentment here. No. Getting an extra card of this, so gonna aim for the triple drive. Gonna drop the habitat. Any resentment gets me a top 3. And I'm not gonna be using the soul this turn. I do have a hedges and drop. Plus 1 drive for then. There we go. Activating hedges skill. Energy blast 3. Superior call. That's 5k my Vanguard. Also, a very interesting fact is simply the fact the over trigger has not appeared this game. In other words, we're betting money here. Money, money. Perfect guarding. You have another one in your hand. Perfect. Per check. If I get a crit and an over trigger, we have a high possibility of winning. Okay, first check. Nothing. Second check. Critical trigger. All effects to this rear guard. Put it a crit there. Third check. No, fuck. We fucked it up. Damn, that sucked. So we are swinging with that again. 28k double crits. Intercept. Yeah, you had to do it. And 16k to your Vanguard. And in turn. Your movement. You don't have enough soul, so it doesn't matter to me. Oh, yeah, he's looking. Oh, he can do do that. He doesn't have enough deck compared to me. I won't be able to do Wandering Souls. I can do Resentment. As long as I don't draw the Overtrigger during the next turn, we should be fine. Still doesn't matter to me. You don't have soul. He has 1 soul. What the hell? 21k. He hasn't used his Overtrigger even. That is actually smart. Let's see. Doing this here. 33k. It's a 2 to pass. Let me count his triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's actually a good ratio here. Should have enough to guard everything else. OT, if he pulls it, he wins. He's the better player, clearly. Critical trigger, all fix the rear. Yep. Second check. Yes! Chances of victory are high as fuck. Let's go. We're basically in a similar scenario. 20k double crit. It's a 30k, sir. 33k. You're not passing. Can't believe Shieldfisher is working at the exact same power as that Chibi. Let's go. Literally all you have to do is bam. You can't do shit. Hell yeah. Stay on the draw. No. Just heal. That's fine. Then move this here. Then let's stack thin a bit. Let's me pick top 3. Look at top 3. Discard 1. Shuffle the deck. Then choose a criteria less equal to your Vanguard. You drop and call it to rear. So with the Soul Blast 1. If not, I'm just calling Black Tier Husk. Then look at the top 3. Yeah, buddy. Actually decent. Don't need this. So I can actually throw Ghost Shades, though. I could keep the Sentinel in hand. Which just does let me pick up a card. Great less equal to your Vanguard. Might do that, though. Because anyway, I can Superior Call the Hedgers and rear. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm probably going to call Shieldfisher. Throw away the Ghost Chase to get Persona. I'm not aiming for Persona already. I'm going to die anyway. So sending the Ghost Chase. Shuffle deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it open rear guard? Choose the wheel. Drop it and call it to rear. Still, I'm not dropping open rear guard circle. Get out of here. Going shield fit. Let's go. I already shuffled. Then that guy's sent to the drop zone looks pretty cool. Call. 1, 2, 3. And then Superior Call. Plus 5k to the Vanguard. Now the question is, sir, can I kill you? Bam, bam, 31k. Do you have, you already pulled 2 crits, so you have a crit in your hand. You have a perfect guarding. Dropping a trigger. First check. Critical trigger, all effects to this rear. Crit to him. Second check. Over trigger. Bajillion here. Crit to here. Draw 1 card. And then recover 1 damage. If I don't kill him here, I die. So I'm just dropping this here. But honestly, let's fucking go. That was our bet, and we won the bet. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, think about it. Do you have enough shield for this? If you survive this turn, you win, man. That is all. Really? Wait, did you drew the OT? Yeah, it's the OT. Draw 1, yeah. Oh, it's by the skill. Oh, okay. And he wins. Man, we lost because shit. We're betting on the OT, so it's fine. Last draw, it was a draw trader. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we played well. We deck thinned for the Soul Blast, so it's fine. Well, just like Reed. The way he talked, it was like, I'm superior. You're not superior. We're gonna die, sir. You're gonna die. There was no way to win. My Shieldfisher was kicking your El Calibra's ass. It wasn't a massacre, but holy shit, you Shieldfisher should not be kicking your ass, sir. Sounds like a literal skill issue. Wait, can I actually build this currently? I actually fucking can. Let's go. All these cards have already appeared. This is the deck I'm building for it. If I can do locals next week, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna run with this shit. Oh wait, I don't have the crits. I have enough crits to substitute it, but if I ever want to spherical this thing just for anything, then I can't. Should already some fits, changes. Also, I think I'm missing the draws. Shit. Yeah, I keep forgetting I let up I sold it to one of my teammates. Damn, that sucks. I'll check. I think I have them though. I'll just order them today, but honestly, holy crap. Yeah, this deck's been doing great. For an El Calibra's player, you're not very calm, are you? Shield. It is the Order Shield deck. Versus El Calibra. It was a loss, but holy shit. Yeah, deck's good. Hell, it's good. Yeah, drop, sends, boost, Ghost Chase. Yeah, getting Ghost Chase is a whole lot more useful. Back. And seems everybody's busy. So, I'm gonna drop the stream today. Thank you everybody for coming. We've had a lot of fun, and holy crap, the deck was amazing. It was literally the only reason we lost out of the deck is because the overtrigger makes us draw an extra card. Which makes me think just abilities that gives that an extra crit are really good, and that heal could actually save us. Nah, man, but that was actually a pretty sweet game. I'm actually very happy. I only lost because I ran out of cards in deck. So there was a possibility if I didn't activate that particular order, I would have been able to win. But regardless, we still did a pretty great thing here. At most, I could probably add a Margaret. Actually, let me check some things here. Let's see, because what we added to the deck was just an extra copy of this and an extra copy of this, but now it's 2 copies of this. We could reduce them and add a recycler in our deck so it doesn't happen again, but also gives us the ability to be able to cycle draw early on. It would affect our soul, but our soul is not like... Thinking. Let me check cards with soul abilities. Let's check. There's something actually we can add to the deck that could help. Because blitz orders are fine, but we could just cycle them out. I'm going to keep them there for now. But it should be a thought process for another time. Because we can get recyclers in this deck, and that'd be sweet. If not, what other card could we add? Could add Burrow Mushrooms for early on. Or we could do cycling more with Biara. We could also add Cirrus. You don't use so well, no, not even worth it. Why am I thinking Cirrus? Let's check. That's only if my Vanguard's a glitter, which is not. We could add an extra deck thinning with Matus here. Since if an order is played, I can Soul Blast. Look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Choose the 1 grade less than equal to your Vanguard. Reveal it. Call it to hand. Rear. If it's a unit card, put it in. If it's an order, I can put it to hand. So it lets me search more cards. So it works similar to Meteor Habitat then. When unit attacks, if your unit was placed on from drop, so energy blast 2, choose one of 3 cards that cannot stand, and then this unit gets an extra 5k. extra deck setting suite, but I actually want to have this build so I can push a bit more. Let's check. So I can build it for now. Could add Viol, just to have an extra bit of defensive, and I could search a bit more, just as a soul. Could honestly also add Flower Storm just to have that, because if I activate an order card, if our order card was added to drop, I can give it a boost. So this guy would become like a 10k booster, which in itself is needed. And I can also discard this card, activate skill, and then attack with it. But another card that I'm thinking is Margaret, just to have it so I can cycle it back into the deck, get an extra draw. But it also gives me another discard target. So I might, but I do want to have the more versatility of being able to add Ghost Chase in hand. I'm going to keep it like this and keep this in mind. But honestly, this is the deck build for now, but still, thank you everybody for coming. We've had amazing games. This deck might be the way we're going to be playing this deck for now for the future. And this might be my locals deck, honestly. It looks very fun. So with that, we shall be raiding somebody. Can't believe Shieldfisher became this hell strong. Oh, yo. Let's see. Is there somebody we know here? Momo streaming. Could be. Let's see. Fishing's doing his dock house. Let's see. Kokoro's doing Baldur's Gate. And we got Michi here doing runs too. I think we're going to raid Momo. She's doing ZZ. Current content even. So that's going to be nice. Thank you everybody for coming. And in a few seconds, we shall begin our raid. She's a very nice person. She's a bit lewd. But she's really cool. And she's playing some ZZ. And it's a really cool game. So thank you everybody for coming. I'll see you guys later, and bye. And cue.